Please ignore the mess. We are in a major life transition. Hello there. Welcome back to my channel. I thought today we could clean up my office here at home because clearly that is necessary. It has seen better days. But in doing so, I can also start to pull out items I know I'm gonna take into my classroom. But I've got some updates for y'all, so settle in, let's chat. All right, I'm just gonna set you up somewhere where you can see most of what's happening. And as I move around the office, I'm gonna update you on things. The hat is a necessity, okay? I just got back from New York City last night. I mentioned in my last vlog, I couldn't share a lot of details, but it was a Google event surrounding Gemini, which is Google's AI tool, and what that will look like in education, things that are coming down the pipeline, et cetera, et cetera. It was a phenomenal time. I was very honored to have the opportunity to go and to really be a voice for classroom teachers. I got to ask questions and offer suggestions and ideas and whatnot. But I got back last night around midnight, which meant I got to bed at like 1:30 in the morning. It's fine. It's nothing a little caffeine can't fix.
It's a very strong coffee with milk from a goat.
I've already downed 1 cup of coffee, so hopefully I'm in a good place mentally. But just know, this is not my best presentation. Nor is this my office, just in general. It's a hot mess. I have this bad habit of letting things pile up, which I probably shouldn't do. I should be a better person, but today is the day. We're gonna tackle it. So let's just start with the random piles of stuff. We're gonna work this way across the desk and I will fill you in. I already shared that I've got these pile of books. This is a notebook that I use during meetings and stuff to take notes, and I feel like it needs a home, but I don't have space for it to fit in this drawer. I take most of my meetings here at the desk, but I don't wanna leave it on the desk. It's fine. I'm just gonna add it. Sorry, Ember, didn't mean to disturb you. To my drawer of extra notebooks and such. I do need to keep my first class teaching book out because I am hosting the first book club meeting 2 days from now. By the way, I mentioned I was gonna share the date. It is Tuesday, June 11th. So Thursday is the first meeting for this, which will have already happened by the time you see this video. But if you wanna join in for meeting number 2, which is where we're discussing the first half of the book, I will link the free book club. It's through Facebook groups down in the description box. All you need is a copy of the book. Also, the audio book of First Class Teaching is on a major discount through the beginning of July because it is my 1-year audio book-iversary. It's not me reading it, so I apologize. But if you're interested, I will link the book and the audiobook in the description box. But I need to leave that out. And then sometime between now and next Wednesday, I need to reread Tiny Habits because Bridget and I are doing a podcast episode. I've already read the book, as you can tell, because I've like highlighted all in it and whatnot, but I need to refresh my memory prior to the podcast recording. So I'm gonna leave that out. Speaking of podcast, you may notice I have my podcast equipment out. That is gonna stay out, even though it will look messy because I'm currently recording a week in the life podcast episode. So if you want even more details on what has been happening this week, go ahead and subscribe to Teaching to the Top, which TOP stands for Time Management, Organization, and Productivity. But that episode will go up next Thursday, which I think is the 14 plus 7, 21st, 20th? I don't know. Should probably look at a calendar. I'm gonna try to shift you around every now and then so you're not stuck in one spot, you know, keep it interesting. Okay, this is a box I got from Canva, which was super, super sweet. I am obsessed with this sweatshirt because it's very basic, which I love, but it's just gray and says Canva, and then on the back it says, let's circle back. Ah, how clever is that? I need to wash this. So, okay, we're gonna put it right here. I have a little stool. We're gonna wash that. And then they also sent me some really cute stickers, and this was all about their Canva Create, which honestly I need to like look into more. So let's, you know what? let's be proactive, because if I don't write it down, I will forget. So I'm gonna go into my phone. This is Google Tasks, which is where I keep my to-do list items, although it has not updated because I checked stuff off on my computer and it's now showing. So hold on, let's get everything in order, because I feel like I'm all over the place right now, because I am. Oh, maybe I just never checked that off. I thought I checked it off, but I didn't. Okay, so calling Waste Connections, that is gonna be our new trash company. I did that already. And then I need to prep lunches and dinner, prep creamies. I will save that for a future vlog, because I am obsessed with the Ninja Creamy, but it deserves its own spotlight, and that time is not now. Record vlog, I'm doing that now. Go to the gym and train, record my evening week in the life podcast check-in. I'm gonna put this under my week list because I don't need to get to it today, but explore, Canva, create. Okay, so notebook, that can go in the notebook drawer. All right, and then, ooh, I don't really need, I guess I'll keep this until I go over Canva Create. So we're gonna put that there. This I don't need, so I can go in the recycling bin. These stickers are adorable though, so I would like to preserve those. We'll just put that in there for now. This is a drawer of stuff that I will use in like videos and whatnot. And then we have the box, which I love that it's all black. It's very on brand, and it is full of confetti that popped up in my face. And then there was this cute little mirror. Hi, there's my tripod. But this is no longer needed. So we're gonna take this downstairs. I'm gonna put it with the sweatshirt. This is gonna be my needs to go elsewhere pile. I feel like that's a good pile to have. All right, moving right along. I'm skipping over some stuff, but I wanna come over here so that I can give you some updates in terms of my new teaching position. So if you didn't watch the last vlog, go watch it. But I'm gonna be teaching 4th grade math and science this upcoming school year, and I'm very excited about it, which means I can now put away my teaching portfolio. I brought it out for one interview, check, and now it can go back in the drawer, which means I'm even happier that I did not spend too much time stressing out about it, because it all worked out. So currently, I'm just gonna move this so that it looks a little bit more presentable. I received an email from my principal last night actually, saying that she has submitted my stuff to HR. So right now I'm in a holding pattern waiting for contact from HR to fill out all the official paperwork. But as I mentioned, I want to start brainstorming what I'm going to take into my classroom. I will most likely go to my new school tomorrow for a more formal tour. And at that time, I will inquire about when I can possibly get into my classroom. Not that I'm in a huge rush, because I also want to enjoy my summer and kind of ease into this transition. But of course, my brain starts going there. And as I'm cleaning out my office, it makes sense to start grabbing stuff. But you all know that I have this same pencil caddy that I would take into my classroom. This is my home one though, so it will stay here. I have a whole separate one for my classroom. Okay, this, y'all, okay, how stinking sweet. So I went to coffee with my friend who I mentioned kind of helped me get connected with the principal at my new school, and we will be working on the same team together. She also teaches math and science for 4th grade. Her and I grabbed coffee on Saturday, and she brought me this little welcome basket, which is just beyond adorable. And I'm so excited. I'm so lucky. Okay, I do want to take a picture. I took a picture at the coffee shop, but I want to take a picture here with like, you know, my vibe in the background. But of course she matched it to like the black and white because she's just the sweetest. All right, so let's go through. We've got a little welcome note. It says welcome home. She wrote me a cute card. That is going in my teaching memory box for sure. Black Flair pens, which of course, I mean, she knows me, my absolute favorite. Some cashew butter chocolate chip date and nut bars. These look delicious. I should have taken one of these on the plane. Missed opportunity. We've got a little cactus. This will go on my desk just for decorations. This could be the first official pile item for going back to my classroom, which is gonna go over here because that's the only part of the desk that is clear right now. Some stamps, also very, very adorable. And these are the types of things that I got rid of when I moved out of my last classroom because I didn't have the space to pack everything. So getting to replenish some of those supplies is perfect. And then super cute plant, which thankfully is fake because I cannot keep real plants alive to save my life, but this will go on my desk as well. So we officially have a going back to school pile. And obviously the pile is going to grow. So I grabbed, hi Ember, a laundry basket so I can just start putting items in the laundry basket, and that way it will be easy for me to transport downstairs. So let's go ahead and just start piling it on. Ugh. And then let's go ahead and put those flare pens in here too, because those are a necessity. Okay, and then these are in the go elsewhere pile, namely, they need to get hidden in the pantry so Billy doesn't eat them. Surprising you and coming in on the other side. We can recycle this. Yes, all right. This can go into my classroom as well. This, you never know when you need a bin, and I love the size of this. So we're gonna put that in the laundry basket. And then this side is clear. As I mentioned, podcast equipment has to stay out. Oh, I do need to move books. So I showed you my pile of books that I've read thus far this year, but I also have these random books that are scattered that are on my need to read list. So right now, The Happiness Advantage, Great at Work. And then I have these that have been sitting over on my bookshelf, The Genius of Athletes, Better Than Carrots or Sticks, Drive, Nutrient Timing. I don't know when I'll get to that one because I think it's a little more detailed and not a fun read per se. Think Like a Winner. I need a spot to put all of these because right now they're in like 5 different spots, but I don't know where I want that spot to be. I could put it on the floor by the other books, but I also feel like that's kind of lame. All right, to avoid overthinking it, I am just putting them in a little pile in front of the pile of books that I've read, because then it's an easy transfer. Pick up the book, read it, put it on the pile, grab the next book. Makes sense to me. At least now, my back desk is clear. We've got our piles formed. My desk is clear enough. I think the next area I want to tackle are these drawers. So these drawers will be going back into my classroom, most likely. The only reason they wouldn't is if I didn't have space in the classroom, but I can't imagine that that's the case, which means I need to empty them. And I grabbed another laundry basket. This is going to be my laundry basket for things that are staying here at home that I will need to find a new home for, because what they were currently organized in is going to be transported back to my classroom. Let's start here at the bottom. We have old 2nd grade materials. When I did my football classroom transformation, I had the terrible tweets. So these were tweets with like grammatical errors that the students would have to fix. And I made up like fake football players' names like Peyton Tanning. And then some other printouts of like scoreboards and stuff. So these are already in baggies. These are not, but I also know I've got a lot of these. Let's just go ahead and put all of these materials so they're in one baggie together. Nope, that just closed it. Okay, good enough. Drawer empty. Dusty, but empty. We'll clean it somewhere else. And I think there's something in the back that's not allowing it to close. Wonderful. We have a whole bunch of these pockets, which will be going back to my classroom. Let's do this. Oh, I'm gonna get my classroom basket. And we're gonna put this one in front of me. And we're gonna sit all the way down because I am too old to be on my knees on a hard floor. These will go into my classroom for organization. Oh, we have little ones sneaking out. For now, look at this basket already coming in handy. I'm just gonna put them in there. All right, we have some templates. Okay, these are math templates, which in theory would go back to my classroom, but I know I have a whole set of these with my classroom stuff that's in the downstairs closet, that will be a video for another day. These were like singular copies that I had here at home, so that if I needed to like take a picture of them or feature them in a video, I could. And I think I'm gonna leave these here at home. So I think that's what these, oh yeah, these were like example notebooks. So same thing, these are gonna stay. So we're gonna put that in the stay pile. Okay, next drawer, we've got a whole bunch more zipper pockets, which I do love these, by the way. I have these on my Amazon favorites list. They're fantastic for organizing laminated, you know, printout things, games, almost everything. And I love that they're super durable, so you can reuse them, unlike a traditional plastic bag. But I obviously have a lot of them, and it's fine because we're gonna utilize them in my classroom. And these are plastic sleeve pocket things. These will most likely go to my classroom, but for now we're gonna put it in the leave at home pile because I don't wanna bring stuff into my classroom that I'm not sure about. I'd rather leave it here. We have more example things from videos and whatnot. So like my little marshmallow packet, random printouts. These are gonna all need to go into like a folder or something. So I don't need to do that now. Okay, we're just gonna get it out. So we're gonna move all of these items. Then we have old conference stuff. Wow. Okay, so these were parent-teacher conference printouts. We have back to school printouts. These were from videos. A random binder cover for parent communication. Okay, so this was something that I would put on the back of my badge, and it was like my student rosters. So it was an easy way if we had a random fire drill or something, I could look and I knew, depending on what block of students I had, who all was needed to be with me. And then I also had like a dismissal list. So this is just a fake one that I printed out for a video, but that's obviously staying here. The conference materials may get taken into my classroom, but I don't think that's a necessity right now. We're just piling right now. Okay, another drawer down. We've got more printouts of stuff for videos. That's gonna be a reoccurring theme here. So we've got book bin labels. Like my book bins are already labeled. These were just examples. We've got example classroom labels. So I don't need these in my classroom. These are all just to be able to have at home. So we're gonna pile all these on. We've got schedule cards. So like my circle labels. All right, this will all get reorganized. It's fine, we're gonna figure it out. Oh, everything is figure-outable. I don't know what this is. Why do I have a random piece of green cardstock laminated? I don't know the answer, but we'll put it in there for now. We've got more printouts and examples and stuff. Okay, so this is where I put a lot of my example product printouts. I'm gonna need to just put all these into a binder or something of the sorts. We've got my like paper chains with hearts. We'll put those off to the side so they don't get smushed. We've got binders, so like the math anchor charts, data binder examples, substitute binder examples. Those are gonna need a home. Okay, we're making progress. All right, here's like my portfolio and resume drawer, which I already kind of showed you 2 vlogs ago. We're just gonna pile all this together, and once again, we will find a home. I can put this with my other portfolio, and for now, that's good enough. Ooh. Oh geez, okay, this can get thrown away. This was for a back to school activity, I think. Oh no, this was like a reward, counting down to summer, that's what this was. Each different paper chain had a different activity leading up to summer, and I showed this in a video, and look how faded it is from the lovely Texas sun. So that is trash. And then we have other printout example things that, again, are not important right now. Okay, that's good. Ooh, we have a random Apple paperclip. That's cute. Classroom. We're halfway there. Now this other side has more physical stuff, less papers, if that makes sense. I mean, papers are physical, but more item-y type things. A lot of this, I think, is going into my classroom. So we have like a 3-hole punch, doorbell, random Sharpies. We've got a wireless mouse. We've got my stapler, my Easy Cut scissors. Y'all, these are life-changing, okay? If you do a lot of cutting, these have like springs, so you don't have to open it each time. It opens on its own. Highly recommend. These are on my Amazon list as well. The gold stapler, I never used in my classroom. This is more of a decorative item, so that's gonna stay. Let's go ahead and put that there. These are more items that I use randomly for videos. Once again, love how faded it is from the sun, but this drawer will probably stay, so I'll need to just find a new home for that. Maybe one of those drawers over there. I'm sorry, Ember, I'm being very loud. Then we have stickers and page protectors and folders, so more like general office supplies. And I'm thinking those have books in them, which will probably go back into my classroom. But then I also have these like paper bin. They're not paper, they're like a thick material, but it's not plastic. So it's like a cardboard type material. I think I've got space in these where I can organize maybe some of those items. And then we're also gonna be reorganizing our loft since Billy will be working from home now 3 days a week. So some of those items can go in there. We've got picture frames, which will most likely go into my classroom, but I'm not positive yet. This was like an example for a video. Oh, that's lovely. Let's put that back up. But this is how to make like mini anchor charts for a table group. We're gonna put that here, but these newer ones can go into my classroom. So let's go ahead and just put those there. Same thing with this black one. Those came from IKEA. And then we have some random like folders and pocket charts and whatnot. I don't know what all I will need from this. Oh, I guess that goes with this picture frame. Let's just keep that together. For now, I'm gonna put these here and then I will know where to find them if I need them. I don't know why I have this. I think it was from a video. They're random pieces of cork. So that's gonna need a home here at home. That doesn't need to go into my classroom. We've got fabric, which I can look into what my bulletin board situation is like in my new classroom. Y'all know I love to cover my bulletin boards with felt because it doesn't fade as quickly as some other fabrics and it lasts and you don't have to replace it and it's just phenomenal. But I will need to measure and I'll see if any of these fit. Otherwise, I should probably just get rid of them. I think I had it from a video, but I don't need that anymore. These were random things for videos, which I can maybe work into the classroom, but again, right now, not really a priority. Oh, we have more. Ember, would you like one for being the best doggo? No, you'd probably chew on it. Let's not do that. And then we have balloons. Nothing to say about that. This will go with me to my classroom. I love this. This is from Lakeshore Learning. It's a hands-on multiplication and division kit with base 10 blocks. Can I fit it? Good enough. I feel like we've made really good progress. I feel good having those drawers cleaned out because those will be one of the first things I want to move into my classroom. I mentioned the closet downstairs, which is where a bulk of my teaching materials are. I know maybe 2 years ago, I did a video where I went through and kind of purged some more, reorganized, but I haven't been in there since then. At least I haven't looked at my teaching material since then. I go into that closet for the vacuum cleaner, but that will be another vlog where we go through and kind of start to pull stuff out of that closet. For now, I am satisfied. Tomorrow I'm going to my school and I will get more information and hopefully I'll have an update soon once everything is finalized with HR. I'll have more to share in future vlogs, but for now, that's gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed this little random clean out video with me. I don't know if you got anything from it, but we're just taking it one step at a time and I'm excited. I know I've said that a bunch of times and I sound like a broken record, but I feel like after having this weekend, it has sunk in more that I'm going back, and not only am I going back, but I'm going back to a phenomenal school and I'm so excited to work with my team. They seem great. I'm excited to be back in 4th grade math and science because that is just my jam, and It's where I feel like I can provide the most value to my team, because coming into a new team is always a little bit scary. You don't want to sit there like a lump on a pickle and feel like you're not contributing, but you also don't want to step on toes. Like when you come into a new team, you need to adapt to their systems they have in place.
Go.
And I just ultimately want to feel like an asset to the team. And I feel like 4th grade math and science is my best opportunity to provide that. But rambling aside, that's gonna be it for this vlog. Again, stay tuned. You never know when these vlogs are dropping. I'm literally just sharing them whenever they are ready for you, but I am putting them all onto one playlist. So you can always follow that playlist, and that way you know if you're up to date or not. But if you are enjoying this and you had fun seeing how disorganized I truly am behind the scenes, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and notification bell. It is more important now than ever because I don't have a schedule. You never know when a video is going up. So if you want to be the first one to see it, make sure that you hit the button and the bell. It doesn't cost anything. It's just a way of telling YouTube that you want to see more of my content. And as always, thank you for watching. I love you so much. Don't forget to put your positive pants on, and I will catch you in the next one.